Welcome back to Doom 2016. It's been a while. You know what's funny is I was noting during the original recording session and then when I started uploading, the first break we took was between a Hell level in Doom and like a UAC level, and they both start with this portal entrance, and I was just thinking, it's kind of the same, like, both times. Hell, coming back from Hell takes a really long time, is what I'm trying to say.
That is so true.
Shorter, I think, on this time, although the audience won't know it, because I didn't start uploading the videos until after that break, but yeah. So anyways, we're, what the fuck are we in the story? We're back from Hell, and, we got the Crucible, that's right, which is a MacGuffin that we can use to close the Hell portal. But to go back to where we need to close the Hell portal, we have to, shut down VEGA, the AI of the facility, and use the power source that VEGA's using to open another portal. It's a lot of whatever. I take a look around here because this is like one of the only Mars environments that's different. It's not red, because we're at the ice caps. It's all snowy, but we don't get to spend that much time outside. We have to go inside pretty much immediately. Which is, I think, kind of a shame.
Can't catch a cold.
Doom Guy has, I think, probably a pretty good immune system, if I had to guess.
Well, he's wearing that suit, so you don't know.
That's true. I mean, the suit probably is heated. Right? It's the future. Anyways, in regards to the break that we were on, I just had a bunch of computer issues. And then when I got those computer issues resolved, I didn't feel like recording. And then when I was worried that it was gonna take a lot of effort to get all the like video editing stuff that I was doing back on track. Would take a long time, but it really didn't take that long at all. I pumped this video out in like a day. It's easy. Yeah.
I think something bad happened to my computer too during that time.
I wouldn't be surprised. It's going around.
COVID for PCs.
Yeah.
Except it's not even a virus. At least I don't think it is.
No, I didn't want a virus. I had my solid state drive explode. Not literally, but it stopped functioning for no good reason.
Explosions usually cause things to not function anymore.
If Doom has taught me one thing, that's true.
If
explosive barrels.
If playing Doom has taught me anything, you need to, what the hell is it when you do melee in Doom?
Oh, glory kills?
Yes, you need to glory kill your viruses.
That's true.
That's how long it's been since we recorded. I couldn't remember the term glory kill.
That's fine. that's fine. It is, it's a great name, but it's just a melee finisher of any variety. We are in the final stretch. This is the penultimate level. There's one more after this, but I will, before we get to the final level, the next video will probably be like showing off everything else that I can think of that we didn't do. Probably like snap map and arcade mode and stuff like that. Just to round out all the content in this game. But it's surprising to me in some ways that, I mean, this game is relatively short. It's kind of, I would say in some ways, meant to be replayed more than like a really long campaign.
Yeah.
Which I think is a good thing.
Baldur's Gate 3 meets Doom 2016.
Yeah, I feel like I wouldn't want a Doom game to be like super long.
They already tried a Doom RPG.
Yeah, I guess that is. Oh, I died because I was stupid. There's a challenge to kill a cacodemon with the chainsaw, and I just rushed in like an idiot. I had to keep the death in because VEGA's voice line doesn't repeat when you die. It's very annoying. These are the problems that I run into when recording. Shit like this.
That's weird.
Yeah, anyways, I was gonna say, that's one thing that happened in between the break. A new Doom game was announced, which I'm sure will be fine. For many reasons, I am not as potentially as excited for it as I feel like I probably should be. But we can actually talk about that later when we play through Doom Eternal. Because I'm sure I will have a lot to say in that regard. Which isn't to say that I think Doom Eternal is a bad game. I think it's a great game, but there's a lot of things that have happened between that game and an announcement of a new game that have soured my expectations of id Software.
Everything else in your life, your work here matters.
Corpos.
Yes. That's this game is timeless. It's it definitely shows its age in some regards, but the satirical elements, I think, hold up really, really well.
This cyberpunk mod is weird.
Organizing demons for a brighter tomorrow.
Is it a sad thing when satire holds up?
This is a good question.
I'm gonna say no on principle, but maybe yes in a lot of cases. Otherwise, just because it reflects like negativity that actually, you know what? I think I'm actually gonna change my answer. I think it is bad all the time in some regard. I mean, it's good that we have like solidarity with the past, but it's bad that the future keeps refusing to change.
I feel like satire, judging satire and its relevance is, I don't want to say purely subjective, but like if it's always relevant, like, I don't know. It's almost like satire is as important as like history. Just because there are like, I don't know, just because there are like bad monuments that reflect bad parts of the culture, and they were built a long time ago in a different time when things that shouldn't have been accepted were accepted. I feel like I don't know, it's like satire should be recorded even if it's no longer relevant. It was relevant at the time.
Of course. That I have no question of. I am 100% for the archival of pretty much all types of information. But I more mean just like the response to it, right?
They really build anticipation with those lever pulls. Takes him so long.
It does take him too long. Also, here's some speed run tech. You can push yourself backwards with the Gauss cannon, so
We're getting some like Team Fortress shit.
Yeah, you can give yourself a lot of momentum. Now, I'm not good at it because I'm just like doing it so that I can get through this section faster, but real speedrunners, right, like they use that trick all the time. You can also kind of use it as like a triple jump if you shoot down because it pushes you up. It's kind of interesting.
Here comes the
Yeah.
part where I say this part is in Doom VFR, except it's not
Yay.
icy.
That's weird. I mean, that's
And it's
interesting.
probably just them recycling.
Oh, yeah. Definitely just reusing, like, assets and stuff.
VEGA's protoplasmic circuitry showed temperatures exceeding 1.2 megakelvins, 173 times hotter than the surface of the sun. To contain this heat, a massive...
You are looking at the only absolute zero coolant system ever constructed. It took years to perfect. Destroy each of the 4 coolant generators. Once they are no longer functional, my primary system should begin.
I never, this recording was, like, quick and smooth and easy. I have had issues with this level in the past, though. I feel like this level is the most prone to bugs of any of the levels in the game. I wish I had been able to capture some of them. Actually, I may have a clip on my PS4, so I may add that as an addendum post-edit to this. So I've had issues where in this section, I think if you blow up the coolant tanks too quickly, like, blowing up the coolant tanks is what triggers enemy spawns, and I think if you blow them up too quickly, like, it misses a flag or something, and then you can't progress. It's like a soft block. You have to, like, restart from the checkpoint. So every time I play this level, since I don't want to say discovered, because I don't know if that's 100% accurate, but ever since I've noticed that happened to be the case, like, a few times, I just take this section slower than I otherwise would. I kill everything before I destroy each thing, each coolant.
So this game's been out for 9 years and they've never patched it.
I don't think it's one of those things that was noticed a lot, and like I said, I didn't actively try to make the bug happen, so it's possible they actually did fix it, and I just missed it. There's
on the
another
other
bug.
hand, this is Bethesda we're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. And like you said, it's a 9-year-old game. Like, the problem, or I should say one of the problems with the way that modern game development sort of works is that because there's a lot less ownership over individual work, like, or I should say because the ownership tends to change hands so much more often, like, you run into cases where maybe the person that built this level doesn't work there anymore, and whatever the bug is so weirdly deep in the code that the average person working there wouldn't be able to find it to get rid of it, you know?
Yeah.
This is an issue that some other companies run into all the time. Especially like live service games and little MMOs.
The train below.
The other bug that I run into a lot is in this section, you have to jump down to this train to, and then the train like moves forward. I've had a
For you to gain access
bug where when you die, it spawns you back here in this part.
from the
Like there's a fight upcoming, and if you die, it respawns you like back in the train part, and then it moves forward. I've had a bug where the train doesn't spawn in because it's like a moving thing. It's not like real geo. So you basically spawn in midair and then fall to your death, and that is a soft lock where you can't even restart from the checkpoint because the checkpoint will just kill you. You have to restart the whole level. That I'm like 90% sure I have a clip of, and I'll insert it here on the post edit if I find it. That I don't know if they fixed or not. Thankfully, I haven't run into that bug in a while. You know, I said like a couple videos ago that I had completely solved the combat puzzle thanks to, you know, having the rune that gives me infinite ammo when my armor's high enough. But as it turns out, when you take a several months long break from the game, you get kind of bad at it.
Oh, so you waited a while to play these levels.
Yeah, it took me probably, I mean, I recorded this from time of recording, like, I don't know, last week, so, it's been probably 2 or 3 months since I've even touched this game. The other thing I was dreading, which thankfully, I'm gonna say it, God bless Steam Cloud Saves. I mean, obviously, but, like, without that, like, the idea, the prospect of having to replay all of this game just to get to this point was, not enticing to me. But thankfully, Steam Cloud Save saved me a lot of hassle. Now, reinstalling the game was annoying.
Yeah.
I had to reinstall everything, so that was just a day of annoying. But I do think that in some ways my my break made these videos more interesting because of my like lack of
These sounds, bro.
yeah, sorry, I you know, I had to pick up like ammo and health and stuff, so I just sped up those sections.
It sounded like someone pushing like a mini desk across a wooden floor.
Once Vega's core is destroyed, the vacuum of energy will pull you back through to hell.
Wow, that guy's not going to be in Rush Hour 3.
Now use the crucible.
That's so true.
Speaking of dated references.
Doors will be closed.
Isn't Roman Polanski in Rush Hour 2 or 3?
Oh my god, is he?
I believe
I was
so.
too young to know who that was when I saw those.
Yeah. Hollywood has a weird fascination with perverts.
It kind of does. Who was the guy who directed X-Men? Bryan Singer?
Bryan Singer.
Yeah, Hollywood really does. Damn Hollywood. I tell you to get
Kevin
your shit together,
Spacey.
but yeah, Kevin Spacey.
They should make an Avengers with all the perverts in it.
I don't know if I want to be associated with these videos anymore.
No, that's a bad idea, actually.
We do not condone
like-
Hollywood exploiting people,
I
whether
like
they're
how
criminal actors or exploitive audience members.
I like how we're talking about not the game in these videos.
God damn it! It's gonna get.
No, it's fine.
It's gonna get
good,
worse when
actually.
we move
It
to
is
the
gonna get
Doom 2
worse. Yeah.
video.
Yes, the Doom 2 video.
Oh shit! It's the
will be next
squid
week.
from Watchmen. the
So
movie.
it is. I feel like honestly, the setup, like the elevator ride, and like the way that this thing looks, I feel like in some iteration of the game, this was meant to be the final level, and then there would be like a boss fight here. But there isn't. Spoilers. So this is, you just have to do this objective, and then the level ends. But there's just so much build up to this moment is super important, and just kind of odd.
Thank you, Vega.
Yoink. You know I had to back him up.
Back
Also,
it
there's like
up, back
whispers
it up.
that I swear are like backwards vocal audio. I tried to reverse it, but I couldn't tell what it was, so
That's some old school Blizzard shit.
yeah. Oh, that's the video.
We did it.
We did it.